crafting to you today. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope my lighting's going to be all right today. In fact, I think I might just put my light on, see if it makes it better. Hope that does. Right, today I'm going to make this beautiful 3D bouquet. Now, this is not my design. This is Suse Jepson, a lovely lady who's a demonstrator in my area, but she doesn't do YouTube videos. But she's come up with this beautiful box, and it's a sideways easel. Can't think what you call them, but it's an easel card. Just absolutely stunning. Now, this was made with the let's say, oh, it's gone from my head, but it was a die set that was a standalone that made all these flowers. Well, I don't have that, but I'm going to show you with flowers that I do have. And this card measures your standard size of C6, which is your 5 7/8 by 4 1/8. So and we made this beautiful box to put it in, and then a belly band to go over the top. However, I've taken her design idea, so I'm casing it, and I am going to do it, and it's going to be a 5 7/8 by 5 7/8, so it'll be a larger, so I've enlarged it. Okay, so without further ado, let's get on. So first of all, you will need a piece of card that measures your standard A4 size, which is 11 3/4 by 5 7/8. You're going to score that at 5 7/8 in the middle and crease that, but then you're going to open it up. Now, the side that you are going to be opening, you'd put that in your trimmer so that your center is in your on your track. So let me show you. So your center bottom bit will be in the track. So that's the fold. So it's the very fold that you put in the center of your track, and also you put in the point of your card in your track, and you'd score along that, and then you're going to fold that so it really should be in half, because that is half, and so that it will fit up like that. Okay, right, so what we've got is a piece of bubble bath, and this measures 5 and I'll measure it on my trimmer. So this measures 5 and 5/8 square. So you want a piece of bubble bath. This is gorgeous grape. And then you want a piece of DSP, and your DSP will measure 5.5 inches square. So we're going to mount these two and place these in our card base. So let me get my glue. So I've disappeared for quite a while. It's not that I'm not crafting, because I am crafting, but I'm just not getting chance to film, so I have seemed to be away for way longer than what I really try and film at least once a week, and I do believe it's probably 11 days since I've actually filmed. So for those who follow me, I'm very sorry about that. I didn't mean it to be that long. So this will give you a nice little border going all the way around. So just centralize that. Make sure that I've got that center, and then we're going to centralize this on a card. Now you will need another piece of bubble bath that's exactly the same size as this one I'm putting in here. So I'm just going to make sure this has got a lovely border all the way round. Now you'll notice that it has the nice border this, but not here. That fits more up to the fold just there. Okay, but because you have it like this, you don't see any of that. So you're wanting to concentrate on these 3 edges. Okay, so we're needing to have a piece of bubble bath that again is the same measurement. It is 5 5/8 square. And then you want a piece of whatever colour you've done your card base. So I've done my card base in the Gorgeous Grape, which is 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. So we're just going to put these two together. Now I've embossed, so use any embossing folder. It doesn't matter, whichever embossing folder you've got. This is a very old one. In fact, I was a customer of Linda Parker's, and Linda Parker did this. This is going back years. She did an offer that if you spent, I think, about £30, then she would give you an embossing folder, which was this one. So I got this from Linda Parker years ago, and she's not even a demonstrator now. So that's going to go in the middle. Make sure that's equal distances all the way around. I'll take your time with that to get it there, and then going to really smooth that down. Okay, there we go. Right, now we're going to put this on this part of the card. So we only want to glue on your bottom corner, that's your right hand side. I'm going to put glue all on here to glue this down. So it's only on this side do we want to glue it. This, and this should fit exactly your card base. So making sure if you've got a directional on your DSP on your embossing folder, make sure you've got it going the right way. So I'm really going to put that down there. There, and then that is going to fold up like that. Now I'm not going to do the inside yet, I'm going to concentrate on the outside. Right, so what we need to do is construct a pouch for our flowers. So I've done this ahead of time because I wanted it completely dry, so it wouldn't mess about. So I'm going to show you how I did it. So I'm getting a piece of 4x4 DSP. So I think it was 4x4. I'm hoping it was 4x4 and not 4.5 now, but we'll see. So I'm just getting a little bit, I don't know, I think that was right. I'll see. It could have been 4.5. I didn't write the measurements down. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to round 2 of our corners. So we want this to overlap in the middle. So we just need to warm it up. So this is the side that I want to wrap over, and I'm going to do the same. So I'm doing got this at the other end as well, so you're wanting it to wrap and warm up. And then I'm just going to tease this round and bring this one in as well. And I want it this way coming over. So I'm just going to warm it up a bit more. So I'm going to put this one in, and this one's coming over. Oh, come on. So that one's going to go in. So your right hand side goes in and your left one comes over. And you want it to go over the top. Right, mine's not coming over enough. Because you don't want the hole to show. So you're wanting it to come over. Takes a little bit of rounding it, so in fact mine's wanting to go. I'm going to let it do the way it wants to go. Right, so on this one it came over that way, but this one clearly wants to come over the other way, so I'm going to let it. So as long as your bottom covers your hole like that. So I'm going to put glue all the way down here. So just going to put that on the ends there. Okay, and then wrap that around. Just play with it and feed it so that we've got that bottom there. I'm going to just hold it and just round with my fingers a bit. You just need that to dry. So you will see that there's a hole there, but on the front, when that's glued down, there won't be any hole. Okay, so as I say, my other one, so yeah, it is the same size, so it was definitely 4 inches by 4 inches. So that is the start of your bouquet wrap. So put that out of the way. Right, now what we're going to do, put that there, we're going to glue this so it's coming down towards your right hand corner so that we can decorate. Let me just get my other one out so I can see what I'm copying. Okay, so I'm going to pull it down like this because it's a square. It's going to kind of go in the diagonal like that. So then I'm going to glue down the center. So I want to put plenty of glue on because I need this to really hold. Okay. Okay. And then that is going to go down the center like that. I'm going to push in my bone folder to push it down a little bit to make sure it goes down. Right, now while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to start to make some flowers. So I've made these beautiful flowers from the Pop of Petal punch. So I'm going to show you how I've done that. And then this flower I have made from the medium daisy punch, and then the 2 centre bits as well as the centre bit for those I've made from the flower punch. I'll show you. So I've got to get these back out because I put them away. So I need that, I need that. So I'll bring these to the forefront. Okay, because I need that. So this is the one I'm talking about. I can't remember what it was called. It's quite an old punch, but it's still usable. Now what have I done with that? Did I bring that to the... Yes, I brought that. So let's start off by the pop of petal one. Okay, let's move those out of the way. So I'm using lemon lolly. So let's see if I've got enough in this one here to do it. So all we're going to do is cut out 2 pop of petal. There, can get that out. Okay, and I get, oh, can I, will it, sometimes if you just keep playing around with your punch, sometimes you can, yes, there, oh, that's not quite there. And just get it out. Okay, so we'll get that pop of petal there. Sometimes my punch sticks, so if you get a punch that sticks, just push in the centre and that lifts it up. I think I've not used this punch much, and I mean, now it's working perfectly all right again. It's coming back into its position, but sometimes just needs that little bit of push in the centre to push it into the right place. It's because I've had it locked for so long, I think, and not using it. Okay, so I need those, and then this bit here I need for the middle bit, so I want 2 of those. So all that, and mess with this one to get, there we go, lovely. Right, I use all my scraps, that's it, so I've got those 2 there. Right, and then I just need, let's get rid of those. In this set, this one that I can not, it nearly came to me then, this set here has this middle one, and it is a die that is like this, only it's much longer. So I've got a short die of that, so I'm going to use that, and I will just have to run it several times through my my actual machine. Now I thought I've got some scraps, but I'm going to have to go for a whole sheet of paper at the minute, so I'm going to see this because I will need to cut some, so I think I want 3. I'm not sure whether I did 3 or 4 of these, but I'm just going to cut this along here because this will be big enough if I lose any centres. Right, so I've got that. Okay, right, so let's bring in this and just cut these. So if I fiddled about, I could make it 1 strip, but to save time, I'm not going to mess. I'm just going to run it in and cut 3 and get on with the jobby. So there we go. I'm just going to run that through. Take it out. Take your pick tool. And yes, so this is when I bought my Big Shot, I got this free with it. So it's not a die that I actually bought separate. And to be honest, I didn't know what it was for at all until I went to this class at Suse and found out that it's for the centre of flowers. Now you really need a quilling tool really, but I haven't got one, so I've done it without the quilling tool, but it would be something that's definitely better with the quilling tool to do it, and that's what we did when we made them. Paper Florist, I think that is what it is. Paper Florist is the set that had the flowers in for the one that I've showed you, but you can't buy it now anyway. unless unless demos will sell it you that have got it, because it's sold out. Okay, so what I'm doing, and I'm going to use this glue because I was using this prior. I'm going to, did I do it that way this time? Can't remember. No, I did it the other way, didn't I? So I'm going to fold it back on itself. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue going all the way down. Okay, and I'm going to, if you've got your tool, you just stick it in and turn it round, but I haven't got my tool, so I'm just going to roll this. So it's, when you get it going, it's okay. So I'm going to roll it going along. It won't matter if the glue oozes out. Try and keep it straight is the idea. With a quilling tool, it makes it easy. But as I say, I haven't got that. So I'm just rolling it round, and it also makes it tighter, of course. Just rolling it round. Some will have oozed out, and I'm now going to put a little bit of daub to pick up the next one. I'm just going to put the next one on and turn it over, and again just glue all down there, and then just roll this round again. There, and then one last daub of glue, and then again just put that there and put some down the edge here, and then we're just gonna roll that around. Okay, there we go. Now once that's dry, we'll fan this out, but I'm going to leave this for the moment. Make sure it's stuck. I'm going to leave that for the moment, just put it on one side. Okay, now where's my ones I've just cut out? So what I'm doing with these is I'm getting my bone folder, and I'm just going to round them. So I'm trying to bend my fibres, getting it round, and I'm going to do that on each one, really rounding as much as possible. So we're going to do that. When I'm happy with that, I'm going to get it and scrunch it a bit as well. Okay, so I'm forcing it to go in, so it's curling up like that at the moment, and I'm going to do exactly the same with this one. So again, I'm warming all the fibres. There we go. And again, do that. Then I'm going to put a blob of glue on there, and then I'm going to offset the petals. So I'm going to open it out again and pop the petals so they're going in the middle. Okay, so can you see that I've offset them so that that's a petal that's in the middle there, and of course this is why I've made some ahead of time so that you can, whoops, it easy. No, that would be tacky enough. It's not grabbing as quick as what I want it to. I think that might have done it now. And just make sure that you've got it in the much of the middle as you can. So I'm just going to hold that for a second or two. Okay, so while that's drying, put that on one side, and this time I'm going to bend them up. So I'm bending it up. So I'm bending it up and curling it round. So it's curling on there, but it's coming up. So it's coming up and round. Okay, so I'm doing that up and round on all of these. Up and round, up and round, up and round. So can you see at the side it's lifted like that? So I'm going to do exactly the same. So bringing it up and round, up, round, up, round, up, round, round, round. Okay, and then I'm going to do exactly the same where I'm going to put blobber glue and then put them in the middle. Okay, so that they're, oops, that's good, isn't it? I left it behind. Come on. It doesn't want to play ball today. You just get them in the middle. I'm just going to hold that so you can see that they're offset. Okay, hold that. And then I'm going to use this one because this has been successful. So I'm going to swap my glue a minute. Just, I think it might dry quicker this, I'm not sure. So I'm going to put plenty of glue, really going mad with that glue and sticking it down there. Now it doesn't matter if, because it will dry clear anyway, and the more glue you've got on, the better chance it's going to stick. Okay, and you're gonna, while I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna fan these out a bit. So I'm just separating them with my thumbnail to make them spread a bit, so that it goes like that. And then I'm going to use this glue again, I think, and put a big dollop on, and that's going into the center. Now I want to offset the pedal, so that's okay. Oopsie daisy, come on. That's it. So just need to hold that for a little while so that it really sticks. Now I've got a glue gun, and I suppose really this is something that you could do with a glue gun. Now while I'm holding this, I'm also going to now turn my petals the other way. So I'm bending the end bit, so I want the end bit to bend. I'll spin it round, the end bit to turn down. Right. Now I am selling this popper petal set and punch. So if you live in England and you would like to purchase it, get in touch with me. I think that'll be fine. Okay, so you've seen it in action, know what it does. Okay, so I'll just put those over there. Now I've already done, you don't need to see me punch the daisies out. So again, you have to be a little bit more gentle with the daisies because it's not as robust as that one. So I'm just bringing them up again and round, just like I did the little ones. So I'm grabbing the bottom of it so that I'm holding that so it's not going to rip off. And I'll show you from a side angle. Can you see that I've bent them like that? And I'm going to do the same with the next one. And then we're going to pop them together. So use whatever you've got in your stash. You might have that the paper florist. I've remembered it, you see now. You might have got the paper florist one, so you could easily just do the flowers from the paper florist, but as I say, I haven't got that one, so I'm using what I've got. Put that on one side and then get the two inner bits. Right, and again I'm just going to do the same thing I did before to these. I've had to do this on camera because I just haven't had time, and if I do the prep then it gets too late and then I can't film again, and that's sometimes what's been happening. So that's why I'm doing it on camera, because I just need to get on and do it. If I mess about with all the prep, it's just taking my time up for filming. So come on, there we go. And then I'm gonna just put a glob of white. Oh, doesn't matter, keep swapping my glues, don't I? Very interesting. I'm just gonna offset that. Where it's offset, and just press it in. No flowers the same anyway, so it won't matter. Right, now did I cut the whites out? Yeah, this one here has got this as well, and I use that for the centre, and as you can see it's quite white. Now I'm just using my fingers to bend this up a little bit, so just bending that with my fingers, and then I'm going to go back in, put some on there, and then go in there. Now when I did this like that, I didn't quite like it totally, so let me get my glossy gems. I think you can still get these, and I did I think I did the medium one. But I didn't like, when I put my gem in the middle, I decided I didn't quite like it. So I wanted to turn it down a bit. So I got my bubble bath, and it's the light bubble bath, and just did the paint, and I just really just roughly went round with it. Wasn't bothered if I didn't get all the white, just making it bit of colour in there. Okay, so put that on one side, just press it down. So I've just got to do one more of those. Now this bit here, the tulips here, you've seen me in the past do the like bud things with the bow punch, with the, I don't know whether you'd call it the bud bit of it. I'll show you what I mean, that bit. You've seen me do it before. In fact, I've probably got one to show you. Yeah, I have. Right, okay. Pick up with my fingers. So I've done something like that before with the bud, but I thought, ooh, got an idea. So I hope you like my idea. Just get that out ready. I forgot to get that out ready. So I think I'll just show you so you can have a look. This is what I have done with the bow punch. Okay, well actually when it goes on it's like that because it reverses it, so it's like that. So I'm going to show you how I've done that to get these edges and to get these buds. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did that in a moment. So I've lost one of my pieces. I hope it's underneath, otherwise I'm going to have to get my fresh freesia. So of course you've got lemon lolly I've got so far, and it looks as though I have lost it. I've had to move everything because my grandson's been today, so I can't shut off in here from him, so I had to put everything away. So he likes to stamp it. I've showed him how to cut. He's only 2. Well, he's 3 actually on this next week. Oh no, is it this week? No, next week I think, or at the weekend. Yeah, that is fresh freesia. So I just need a piece of fresh freesia, so I'll just cut this. I did cut it ahead of time, but disappeared, so we haven't got the magic of camera television. Got to cut one. Right, okay, so okay, I'm just doing these. So okay, and then we're just gonna pop these together. So again, we're just offsetting. Come on. So I'll sit in there. While that's drying, put a bit on here. And again, offset that. And then I'm going to put a piece on here. Offset those. And then where's my white? That's it. And a glue string attached, and dislodge that. Go on. Pick up. And then, well, as well go all the way with this one. Going to put that in. Oh, forgot to warm it up. So just get that, just so it's not flat. It moves. Put that in the middle. Oh, don't do that, because I'm trying to rush and not take my time. Okay. Okay. No. Let's just hold it a second or 2 and stop rushing till it grabs. Right, and then we want this. This, what do you think it could be? Melon Mambo, I think it probably is. There. Get rid of that. Bring in our, yeah, that's it. Bring in my all that. Just go around that, colouring that in. That, there we go. Now, while that's completely drying, and can always go back in and give it a bit more shape when it's, because you might have flattened it down. There, that'll do. Anyway, right, to show you how I made these. So whatever coordinating green, I'm just going to get this. So this happens to be don't really want to, let's see. In fact, if I do that, that would be helpful, won't it? I don't want to waste my card by, let's do that. Right, this happens to be Pear Pizzazz. So what you want to do is you want to cut out whatever green you want that coordinates with your flowers. Then I have actually used the 1 3/8 punch, so any punch that's got your curly edges like that. And all I did was tuck it in, like this, take it about halfway down or whatever, and just punch. So just a leaf at a time, and you can do them various heights. So just going in there, and go on, have you got in? I'll do it in the side then if you're mucking me about. There you go. And they're lovely. So you just do that with all of them. And then all you need is, I did actually just use scraps. Where's my punch gone again? And I did them individually. So I went to each one, and all I do is, where's that gone again? And I just put double glue on the bottom, and that I know fits the top one, so just put it on there like that, and look how effective that is. Okay, and it doesn't matter how these cut, so let me get off that one. So you can do that individually, so you know, or if you not as frugal as me, you could just cut one out in white and then cut each of the white ones off and stick them back on. But I just thought that's another way to use the bow punch that gives you some buds. So as I say, just like that. Okay, right. So now I have also cut out, these were the iconic dies, but any leaf dies that you've got will work. So I've got those. Right, let's see now. Oh, what's that on there? I don't know whether that, I don't want that to go on my card. So anyway, it doesn't seem to be coming off, so I'll be all right. Right, move them out of the way. Right, so in we come again with our card blank. So this is it so far. That's going to sit up there. We're going to put something in this corner to stop it, and also we need to work out our back piece. So let's do the back piece actually before we do the flower. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so what I'm going to start off with is our going to make smaller than the card base. So I'm going to go far, in fact no I won't, I'll go that. I'll do 5 5/8 I want to do 5 5/8 by 5 5/8. Okay, and then I'm just going to put it corner to corner in my trimmer. So there's that, and it's going to be on the track. It's a bit difficult, so there it's point goes in there, point goes in there. Now when you do that and you've got it right, and you've got it the point in the center of your track, I'm going to put my blade a little way down, and then I'm going to go up, and I'm going to lift it up again actually, and then come down, so that way it doesn't mess up my corners. Okay, so a little tip for you there, not to mess up your corners. And put my card out of the way. Just let me make sure that this works now. So put that there, and that should perfectly fit in there, which it does. Okay, so that's going to perfectly fit there. Now I can add some of our designer series paper to the bottom to make it look a bit fancier. So I'm going to pull that out. I know it's the right hand. Let me just check again. Yeah, to write. This is to write on. So I'm going to have the right angle down there like that. Let's just move these a minute out of my way. And I'm just going to smooth down my edges because it's that one that I want to use. And let's have a look. Yeah, the right angle. No, it should be the same, isn't it? Because I've done it square. Oh, it's that one. I want that piece. Okay, that's fine. Right. So let's have a look at a designer series paper. Okay. And I wanted a little bit to go across the bottom there. I'm just gonna, sorry, wobbling the camera. Gonna have it matching with the bottom. So just gonna do yeah, I'm just gonna go 1/2 inch. That's all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do 1/2 inch. Just cutting 1/2 inch in midi-SP and making sure it's the right way. Okay, so I'm going to fix this on there at the bottom in a minute. Right, but before I do that, I want to do some stamping. So this is going to be for an anniversary card, and Beautiful Bouquet is my go-to. Celebrating you. I think I'm going to go for this one, Happy Anniversary, and the best is yet to come. So I've put the best is yet to come. I've definitely done that. Now, did I? No, I didn't put this other one up. So I've done the best is yet to come, and I want Happy Anniversary now. So where's my Happy Anniversary, Father's Day? This one here. So let's go for that. And I'm going to do this in Gorgeous Grape. So put that on there. My block. I like to keep these together because I put them on back on. So my Gorgeous Grape I've got out. And move that out of the way. No, I don't want to move that out of the way. Because this. So we're going to have, and I've just put my finger in the ink. So twist it round. Now I want this as close to the top as I can because I want to be able to write underneath. So let's get that in place. I think that's about right. So I'm going to put that down. Take that up. Lovely. Move that out of the way. And then go back in with this one. I think that's all done. And that is going to sit underneath that. Like that. There we go. Put that out of the way and get rid of this for the moment. Okay, and then we're going to glue on here. So I'm going to glue either side and then go in and chop so that I know I've got it absolutely perfect. Go about there. And that looks about right. Okay, and then I will just follow. Make sure that is right. Yeah, just going to follow the edge of my paper now and I'm using my old scissors because I've got glue on. And follow the edge of my paper there, and I get a nice finish there. Bring back in, make sure you've got no glue anywhere. It's not going to go on here. Make sure you've got your card going the right way. So that's there. And then I'm going to fold this slightly over, and this will just slot on here now. But it'd help if, did you shout at me? Put some glue on. I forgot to put the glue on, silly me. And then you can just write on it. So there we go. So that fits nicely on there. So we've got that, and when you turn around, that's the right way for you to write on, and it's hidden from display when this is being displayed. Okay, so we're going to do a stopper in a little while, but we'll do this first. Okay, so the very first thing I'm actually going to put on is one of these flowers, and I'm going to suspend this, so I'm going to only put some glue on a bit of the leaf here. So I'm going to put that on a bit of the leaf, and I'm going to tuck that underneath. So it's going to go kind of there. So that will go down. I'm just going to hold that a second or two. Okay, now my yellow one, I'm going to put one of my yellow ones going on the top like that, but actually I'm going to pop this, because I don't want it to be as far down as that. I'm going to pop it on some dimensionals, okay, just to lift it up a little bit, so because I don't want it quite as low as that. So it will go on some dimensionals. I think about sort of like that. I will put another one of these. That's going to tuck on here, I think, and that can just be glued straight on. So that's going to be there. So I'll have to hold this a little while. And let's get some of this coming in now. I think we'll pop it. I don't want to go over the edge of the card, so I want to be careful that I don't go over the edge of the card. And actually I'm going to tuck it, so I've got to be, I'm going to put just some glue on the very edge there, and I'm going to tuck it down. I'll try and show you. I'm going to tuck it down let's see, but I want it to hook. Now let's pop that on there. I want it to hook on this flower, but I want it to be held down. Okay, the glue's not gone off yet, so put it that way. I'll Probably took some flour over the top if I can. Oops, no, can't. Pulling that out now. Jumped on that just to get over there. Let's see where this is going. It's not playing. There. And this, where's my other one? Where have you gone? I've lost it now. Never mind. Right, I'll bring this one. This one can come, I think, over the top here. Fit that there. So I think I'll put some glue on the back. Hopefully that's gonna get in there. They're not sticking right. Before, I want it not to come as high as it's coming at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some dimensionals, and I'm going to take off 3 of the dimensionals and mount them up one on top of another. Okay, so I'm just going to mount them up one on top of another, and then I'm going to push this underneath. In fact, I'll move that flower out of my way for the moment. Push it underneath. Get off, get off, get off. And I'm going to push that down. Okay. There we go. And here's my one that just come on. I'm going to put some leaves in. So I'm going to have some leaves coming out the side there. So I'm just going to put some dots in there on that. The leaf I've chosen is not as good as the leaves that we had. Let's just get that in. And need it to go a bit further down. The camera's dead in my way. Let's see. I can. Oh, it's there. There. I need some at the top to come out. It's not sticking down. I'm going to get you because you're going to be annoying me. So I'm going to have to put some stronger glue on there, and then just need to hold it a little bit. I found it now. I'm going to tuck this. In fact, I think I'll tuck it in before do that. And in fact, I do want the third one, I've decided. So tuck it under there. Unless this I want to go right in the back, so I'm going to have to put some off and see. Took it a little bit more. I think I'll have to have that coming out the top, so just gonna get that coming out the top there. Now, where's my other scissors? So I'm going to Doctor is here. if I can finish those leaves off. Let's see if I can. No, I'm not liking that so far. Right, well, go back to my other ones. So I'm going to stick something going down there. So this is actually going to go underneath. So that's tucking underneath. Come onto it. A bit of greenery. Don't really want it going over the edge. That might be okay. Let's just hold it in there for a second or two. Let's go again. I'm just gonna see what I can do. I might like to cut some of these leaves apart. The jury's not out. Right, let's have a look now. Do I want to tuck that in behind? I think I will. So that's going to go behind. So bring that leaf up, slightly coming over it. There we go. And just hold that in place. That's not stuck down, is it? That needs to be stuck down. Sticking. Fan these out more. And gonna go for maybe having something out of this back corner. So I want to do something more with that. So where's my punch? So I'll go to doing a bit more of this. Working with the camera in my way, of course. I think I've got some stuck down the side. That's why I'm struggling to get my card in, because I've stuck them. That's better. Get them out of my way. Right, where's my bit gone? And it will not muck me up now, hopefully. That's better. Is that one all done? Right, okay. So now we bring in this. Done the top one. I want the side one done now. So as I say, you could punch the leaf out completely. Be quicker and easier, but I like to be frugal with my white. I'm on to my last bit of white card now, so and then you just fit them onto the leaf back there. Get off me, I'm getting glue strings, so they're attacking me. Right, the third one down now. So I just systematically go through them, just cut off any extra bits. Just put a double glue on them, and then just stick it in place. Okay, off me. And then start up the other side now. In fact, I can actually, it's that bottom bit, I can actually do that. Get all three, because I don't need the top one, just need those three. So let's pull it out there. Done it. So I'll start from the littlest. Put the glue on there. There. So this is, you know, something special that you can put numbers on. So if it's somebody's 25th or any number. And we just want this last one now. And of course, you don't have to do them the white, so you could have done yellow or whatever colour, just blending colours. Right, let's see. I think I want it tucking under there somewhere. Yeah, I think I'll have it under there, and I'm going to cut a bit off the bottom, and I'm going to not stick it on the bottom. I'm going to glue it to the petals to elevate it more so that it won't be flat. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting it down enough so it's not going over the top. That is going over the top, so I want to take a bit more off actually. I don't want to do my best scissors with that. So cut it off. I'll put a bit on there. Go to there a bit more. Right, now I'm going to press that down a bit. It is going slightly over what I want it to, but then it's bouncing up and not going over. So when I make a box for it, that is clearing that now. Okay, and I feel I want some greenery just there coming out now. So let's see how far we can tuck this. So I'm going to chop some off again and chuck some. Yeah, that'll work. And just put it on the bottom and get that coming out the side. Like that. And I'm just going to go underneath to get that down there. Okay, so I think that's all right. Right, now, you know me, on that. I'm going to stick, oops, wrong thing. There we go. I'm going to stick some Wink of Stella on these. Add some, oh, that's slipped. I'll push over. That's better. Clearing that. So they'll sparkle pretty. Okay, there. I don't know whether this will make a difference, but I think I'm gonna just paint some of these. Might just pick it up. Don't know. Right, okay. So I've got a bit of blinging. Now we want some ribbon. So right, I've got fresh freesia that I can put on. Don't know. Got some pool party. Got some some very, I think I'm going to go with that. Right, so I'm just going to tie myself a nice little bow. Do I like that or not? What else have I got? Let's have a look. Like that. Do you want to go creamy colour? So let's go. Not that creamy colour. No, don't like that either. I'm not making my mind up about the other thing is doing some very fine, the very fine one, and I'm thinking on the lines that this is, do I want that? I don't don't have any white. You see, we did some spotty white, and I haven't got any white ribbon. And what I've looked at so far, I'm not floating my boat. It's not floating my boat, and I want to put some on, so I've got to find something that I like. No. Let's take that out of play. Can't make my mind up, guys. I really can't make my mind up. None of the above. Don't like it. So I think I'm going to go for a tiny bow. Now, do I want gold or do I want silver? Let's just go for doing gold and seeing what I think. So I hate ribbons when they've got two sides. Oh, I know what I did. I did bunny ears, didn't I? So it's a new concept to me, bunny ears. So I've never really done bunny ears. Yeah, I'm gonna go gold because I've got the yellow. I'm gonna go gold. I'm gonna stick it on the side like that. And I need my blue dots. And I'll have one of those. Come on. Take off the back. Pin that down like that. Right, so yes, I'm liking that. Okay, so now we've got to do the stopper. So let me just get rid of these out of my way, and then we can do the stopper. There we go. Right, now I want a piece of white, so I'm just gonna I'll put that out of the way and get rid of those in a minute. Move that over one side. So I want a piece of white, and let's see if this does fit. Yeah, that does fit in there. So if I put this central, it's again gorgeous grape. And we'll have that out there. Okay, let's remove that. And while that's just drying a minute now, what did we do? Did we do the darker colour? Yeah, so didn't leave any. So while that's drying, I'll just get a piece of gorgeous grape and try and be frugal, but it won't let me. So there we go, like that. And I'm just going to cut this in half like that, and I'm just going to cut this out now, get that in the centre, hopefully. Slanted front, so it's tricking me. And then we're just going to put some glue on here, and then we'll poke this just a little bit, so not too much, just a little hint, look there. And we'll put the same on here. And again, just tuck that in, just have that little hint going off. Try to get it the same the other side if you can. It just gives that lovely shadow. And bringing my card, I'm going to get my dark dimensionals if I can. Yeah, and I'm going to put one there, one there, one there, and one there. Just peel the backs off. Okay, okay. Gonna pop that up. I'm going to make sure that I've got equal distance bottom and where that side is, and then that'll just slot in there like that. Now because you can do a special anniversary, you can do your happy anniversary in your gold up here as well. And if you're doing it like for a 25th or anything like that, you can do your 25 going to the right there. Now I'm going to leave it at that. It will be finished on the front of the video because I will put it on. Oh, sorry, no, I want one more thing. I want my gem putting on. I may as well match. I'm going to go smaller. Got just one melon mambo. Come on, just going to put a melon mambo down there. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to do something there, so I shall finish that, and as I say, it will be on the front of the video, the finished card. So don't forget, that is where you write on it. And suggestion by Suse is that you put it on the edge of the table, so you'd support it on the edge of the table, move that out of the way so that you can write, or don't stick this bit on until you've wrote on it. That's another one. And then I will make a box for this. So I will just make a square box. I possibly will make a cellophane lid. So if you want to see that, I might put the finished thing on my Facebook page, or I might make the video for it. Leave me a comment if you want the video for it, and I will, because it won't take long to do, I will do a box for it. Thank you very much for staying with me. Do appreciate it. Hope you liked it. So say this is my version, and this is the one that we made with Suse on Saturday, another beautiful one. So hope you like them. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay well. Bye for now.